Hi again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on the link to watch my video. If you are just joining, I am welcoming you. My name is Oluwanifemi, and it's really nice to have you here, and I would love you to subscribe so you continue to see my amazing content. I'd really like you to keep seeing them because I'll be sharing helpful tips, I'll be sharing my journey, I'll be sharing my testimonies, I'll be sharing opportunities, and every good thing that is happening in my life that can help me to provide tips for others. So that is what I will basically be sharing on this channel. So you're welcome once again, and today's video is dedicated to everyone that is on the graduate school journey and it is looking as if nothing is coming forth. You've been making a lot of applications, but they've been unsuccessful. I'm actually dedicating this video to you, and the reason is just because I can relate, because I have gone through this stage and I know how it feels. It's emotionally draining, mentally draining, even physically, because some of us would have to go back to our schools to get our transcripts, to get our results and all of those things. But how has this journey been for you? If it's been going well, I'm so glad for you. And if it's been back to back on successful applications, I am also grateful for you for the fact that you're taking this step, which is actually very necessary to be able to get whatever you really want to get. So this particular video is to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing, and I will just be sharing some tips that can help you through this journey. Like I said, it's not going to be easy. I have gone through this stage of unsuccessful applications, and I have colleagues that have gone through it, and somehow they found something, somehow they got something. Some even got multiple offers. So this is like the beauty of it. Amongst the several no's, what you only need is 1 yes, and when you get that 1 yes, you kind of forget all the rejections, and you'll be sharing stories like me right now. So now, if you're on the journey, if you're just starting out, I'll be making videos later on starting your graduate school journey from point zero. You just finish school, you just finish your university education, and you're looking to begin from no experience. But this particular video is for those that already started. At least you've gotten your certificates, you've gotten your transcript, you've been applying, you've been reaching out to professors, you've been applying for scholarships and all of that. So admission is not really difficult, but I think the major difficult thing is funding. And you would not want to leave the comfort of your country and move to another country without funding, which is very important. So, and getting scholarships that is mostly 100% funded is not so easy, but it is possible because the competition is really high and it requires the best of the best. For you to even be looking out for scholarships, it means that you believe that, okay, I can actually do this, I can actually get this done, which means that you can actually do it. But also keep in mind that there are several brilliant individuals globally, and they are vying for the same position, they are vying for the same scholarship opportunity. So what you need to do is learn how to stand out, figure out how to stand out, and these are the tips I will be sharing with you today. I will be sharing about 5 to 6 tips, and the first will be that you should be super clear on whatever you want. This is very important. I remember sharing in my last video that one of the reasons I think I had several unsuccessful applications was because I was not super clear on what I wanted. Of course I wanted to be in the energy sector, which I am currently in right now, but I wasn't so sure on the kind of research that I want to do, or on the particular aspect of the energy sector that I would like to be, and somehow this can be sensed in your essay. So I think that is the one part that you can quickly figure out by it's not going to be easy. And I know that I said it should be super clear, but most times we are not super clear. It's just us we just have to make a decision. Okay, this is what I will do, and trusting God to help us out. So like, this is what you really desire to do, this is what you really want to do. So you just have to make that decision that, okay, this is what I will be doing, and this is like the kind of essays I'll be writing to be able to get into this particular academic journey. So this helps in your essay. It helps you to write a very convincing essay when you're so clear on what you want. That would be the number one tip. Become clear on what you want. Become clear on what you want. So the second will be that, if possible, get feedbacks from your unsuccessful applications. What I mean is that I know it's not possible for every application we make to reach for them to give us feedbacks, but somehow you can actually reach out to them to give you feedback on what they think made your application unsuccessful. It doesn't always come up positively. They may not respond, but some may actually respond, especially if you're writing to professors, which I did not really do during my own period of time. I didn't really write to professors. But like, if it's a situation where you're not throwing your application into like the bulk scholarship program, you're probably sharing it with supervisors, professors in universities, so you can always reach back to them that, okay, what would they have wanted you to do better. So I think that can help you with the feedback. And also, you have to give feedback to yourself. Like, just remove the emotions, separate the emotions, because you need to actually understand that this is not about you. This is not because they don't like your face. This is just about them. They want the best candidate for their program. They want the best student that will help them achieve their research goal. They want the best student that deserve to be sponsored fully. So it's not like something personal. It's about, okay, you're checking through your application, you're saying that, okay, if I have this particular money with me in my bank account and I am looking to give it to just 2 individuals and I have over 100 applications, what will I do? Like, how will I feel with that? Who will get the application? So you're checking out your application, you're like, okay, if this was me, will I give myself the scholarship? So that's another kind of feedback. We need to like be true to ourselves. It is nothing personal. It's just about us reflecting on our on how we've been making our applications, reflecting on our essays. So the number 3 tip I will share is that you should ask questions from successful applicants. This is one of the things that I did, which I think helped me for some of my applications that I did, particularly the ones that I got to the interview stage, was because I actually reached out to people that are already in the program. You can always find them on LinkedIn, and I tell you that 80% of them are willing to help. 80% of them are going to respond to what you have to say. So just give it a try. Reach out to them, ask them for feedback, ask them about the program, get to know more about the program, because this will help you express yourself better while you're making your essays or maybe during any form of interview. So you have to like get back to people that are already successful in the application. Now we move to the 4th point that I have to share with you today, and that is having like a friend or an accountability partner, or like a friend that you guys are applying together, or a friend or someone you look up to that is already in that journey and willing to put you through, willing to guide you, and willing to keep you accountable. Okay, you're saying that this is the number of applications you're making this month, these are the things you'll be doing, and then you're letting the person know. Also, you are I think it's very important to find a colleague or some of your friends that are also interested in applying to a graduate school. This helps because it's like you're holding each other's hand, you're supporting each other. Because I think that really helped me. Like, I had like 2-3 friends that were applying together, we're doing this application together. So when you're lazing around because if you're applying to scholarships, you have several essays to write. Like one application can have 5 different essays, maybe 250 words each, which is work. It's a lot of work. So if you have your colleague that is also applying, you know that, oh, he has applied, so I have to apply. Somehow it keeps you on your toes, like it keeps you going. So I think that is actually very important. So find someone that you will go together on this journey, and someone that you can be accountable to, someone that can keep you accountable, and someone you can keep accountable as well. So, and the 5th tip I'll be giving you is that you should keep building capacity. Keep building capacity. Getting a scholarship is not automatic. They need several things from you. The base is just the academic performance. That's like the base of the base, the criteria that gets you into the door. But other things that they need from you is a track record of your progress in the sector. Even if you don't have like progress in the sector, a track record of, depending on the kind of scholarship, because different scholarships have their own criteria, and it depends on the criteria that is required of that particular scholarship. But in general, most of the scholarships need like a track record of your community impact, your leadership experience, your community impact, and your progress in that sector, how you've shown interest. So how can you achieve this? How can you keep building capacity? Number one, you can take up courses. I remember when I made a decision to focus on the energy sector, I started taking up courses, and I took up a volunteer role where I was writing about energy, like breaking down the concept of energy into its simplest form. So that kind of helped me. Then I figured out some another thing that I did was I followed individuals that are already in the sector on LinkedIn. So by this, I'm able to see through their track records. I'm able to see the applications they've done. I'm able to see what they're liking. I'm able to see like the programs that they've gotten into, and I check, can I get into these programs? Can I get into these fellowship programs? Can I make the best of what has worked for them? So that also helps, like fellowships, taking courses, applying for fellowships. And the advantage of all this application is that it helps you get better. It helps you build a more tailored application, which is like the most important thing on your application. For no matter how good you are, you need to write the most tailored application. You need to write the most tailored essay to that particular scholarship that you have. Like I said earlier, you are good, but there are other good individuals. There are like people with really good grades. You have good grades, but there are several others with good grades. And what we single you out is a perfectly tailored application that you're making. What I mean is your essay, your CV, you're making sure that it's tailored to that particular program. So you can take up volunteer roles. Like I said, I told you that I was volunteering in like 2 organizations. One, I was writing for them. The other, I think I handled the social media platform, and I joined in planning a particular conference. So those were but it was in the energy sector. So whatever sector that you're in, you're looking for opportunities to volunteer. And also, I already said you should take courses. Also find a job. If there's nothing you're doing at the moment, don't just sit back and be expecting like the scholarship to come forth. Of course, if you have source of income, if you have other source of income, it's fine. If your parents are willing to if you think you're very okay financially, and even if you're okay financially, you still need the experience. So somehow you just need to work and look for a job in that sector. It's helpful. It's also fine if you don't find a job in that sector, because there are several ways we can there's something they call transference of experiences. Something like you can transmit the particular experience you've had here, and like you communicate it in a manner that shows that, okay, the skill that is needed in this particular scholarship program, I had exhibited it in this particular job that I that I am currently doing or that I have done before. So that is also like really important. Like get something doing. And another tip is that you can begin a YouTube channel, which it's not everybody that can stay behind camera. It took me years of okay, I don't want to use the word years now, but it took me a lot of time to finally make the decision to begin a YouTube channel. But other things you can do is you can write about things you are learning in your sector, and LinkedIn is very, very helpful. I know so many people shy away from LinkedIn. It is very, very helpful. So it's helping me, like currently it's helping me build my brand. It's helping me, I'm trying to position myself as an authority in my sector, and that's why I do a lot of write-ups, which can also help you. Whatever sector you belong to, whatever thing anything you're doing, you can begin creating content around that niche. And it's what comes to anyone's mind when they think about you. When they think about Nifemi, they know that she's in the energy sector. At some point in my life, when they think about Nifemi, I used to be like a LinkedIn coach at some point in my life, but then I transitioned, and right now, because of the way I have communicated my sector, like through writing, through the events that I attend, somehow it's registering into the people, into everyone's mind that Nifemi is in the energy sector. And when you talk about Nifemi to her friends, they just picture, okay, she's in the energy sector, she's in France, she's doing her masters. So that is how it should be. Try to like build that authority on social media, particularly LinkedIn and any like other professional platforms. It can really, really help while you're seeking that opportunity that you desire. And I think I said there will be 6 tips, but yeah, let me stop here because I don't want the video to be too long. So I wish you all the best in this journey, and if you have any questions, please don't forget to like put it in the comment section. And you can personally reach me, like if you need further clearance or guidance, you can reach me. If you need to personally interact with me, you can reach me on LinkedIn, you can reach me on Instagram if you have some more questions. Thank you so much for staying tuned until this point. I really appreciate. Please, if you think this video was helpful for you, please don't forget to share and subscribe. And yeah, just share. It's very important. Like, this is just to encourage other individuals that are also in this graduate school journey. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.